Hello, this is Trisha, and I'm back with your Big People Tips. Our friend David has many questions, and we're going to hear what he's asking about friends.
How to differentiate between a toxic friend and a positive friend, a spiritual friend and an emotional friend, because there are friends that actually help for certain things. Like you have some people you have some people that you can spiritually and emotionally talk to. You have some people that you can talk to about finance. You have some people you can get opinions from because they're more logistic that way.
You can check out our Friends episode with Andrew O'Mealy and Delia Cole for some great guidance on how to build healthy friendships. Now, I'm understanding that David has two questions here. How to tell when a friendship is toxic, and more rhetorically, should your friends be your go-to for everything? Firstly, because we're sometimes facilitators and enablers of toxicity, I'd rather not think of people as toxic as much as the relationships that we have with them. That way, we realize and clearly see our own contribution to the brokenness in our relationships, and we choose to treat people with a fair amount of dignity and value. Now, what's the purpose of a friend? A friend should be someone to enjoy the walk through life with, who helps you accomplish the purposes that you're alive for. Now, keep that in mind. And here's how you can tell if your relationship is toxic. That means harmful and unpleasant in an under the radar, slow creeping type of way. Firstly, do you still enjoy their company? Sometimes we're just in friendships for a very long time and we get comfortable with the toxic nature of it. You know what I mean? You've known each other since high school or primary school, but you've always hated that awful nickname that they gave you because maybe it highlights your greatest insecurity. Nicknames like Nosimus, PZ, or Bones. Or they'll be quick to bring up embarrassing moments from your past when you're around new people. You don't want to seem like you're being overly sensitive, but really and truly, you wish they would stop. And you've probably asked them to, but they laugh it off. So you just don't enjoy being around them and being in their company like you used to. The second thing is you don't choose to walk with them through your major life events. You'll tell them about the big milestones, like when you get that scholarship or your first promotion, because, hey, everybody's going to find out anyway. But they don't know the process you went through because you didn't feel like you'd be safe telling them. They weren't the one you called when you came out of the interview or shared how nervous you felt going into it because you really don't trust them with your emotions. You sometimes feel like they would discourage you. So they're more at the bus stops than in the vehicle with you as you journey through life. Thirdly, they don't help you to grow, to accomplish your purpose. And this is not just about encouraging you to try new things, because they do that. But the new thing might be alcohol or marijuana or one-night stands, things that don't build you up, but anything strong enough to dull the pains of adulting life. These just don't help you to grow and can actually cause your potential to shrivel up and die. Which leads me to answering David's mostly rhetorical second question. Is it reasonable to expect your friends to be your know-it-all and do-it-all when it comes to life? The short answer is no, and that's okay. In a healthy friendship, nobody's ashamed to acknowledge their limitations because they trust that they won't be rejected or condemned for it. So if I'm not good at money management, I'm going to hook you up with my friends Jermaine and Renee for advice because I don't know how to help you get out of credit card debt. Or if you seriously like someone and you don't want to mess up the dating phase, then I'm going to ask my friends Richard and Jody K to give you a call. Or you can just go ahead and watch their videos on our channel, subscribe now, and share in WhatsApp. Shameless plug right there. But let's not try to be the know-it-all and send our friends down wrong pathways, okay? And don't be mad when they get advice from somebody else about a personal matter. If you mean well for them and they mean well for you, you'll have a bigger circle of wise, smart, trustworthy counselors and confidants, people in your life who can help you with critical matters. So to wrap up, how to handle toxic relationships? You can try sharing how you feel. It may make the friendship better. In our Friends episode of Big People Things, Delia spoke about going through disagreements and coming out stronger in her friendships. But if your friend isn't receptive, then just give it space and let it fizzle out on its own. Not every breakup has to be big and dramatic. And pay attention to what's good and strong in your friends. What's good about their giftings and their talents? What are their strong areas? Identify what they're really good at, like pay attention to them. And regular tell them what these things are that you like about them so that you can encourage them. And then show them by asking them to help you in those specific areas whenever you need that kind of help. I hope this helps. And remind you to keep your questions coming by email to big.ppl.tings@gmail.com. Also follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter X for more. Share this video with young adults who you think would use these tips, and subscribe. I leave you with this. Check 1 Samuel 20 for a powerful story about friendship through adversity. 1 Samuel 20 verse 17 says, "Now Jonathan again caused David to vow because he loved him, for he loved him as he loved his own soul."